Follow just... Ooh, is my tea good? Oh, I need to turn on the light. I'm afraid of the dark. Afraid of the dark. Not really. For some reason, I feel safer when the light is on in the hallway because nobody can sneak by this hallway without me seeing them. But I mean, honestly, if they're in the hallway, that hallway's 8 feet from me. If they're already there, I'm done. It's already too late for me. Because then I gotta start murdering. Are you ready? Get my posture back. Let's do this. I knew it. That's a great line to come in on. This is it. The final battle. The murder of Apollo's friend. Hello? Welcome. ACM for Twitch? Welcome. Murder of Apollo's friend. The courtroom bombing incident. We're doing some Apollo justice. In a case that ushered in the dark age of the law 7 years ago. Pando's a bot, my friend. That's Cinnamon in the corner. Destiny has called us to bring the one responsible for it all to justice today. It is not. But it does have a little cute little fox. And you can pet her. Hi, courtroom drama. Can I pet? It's PC, but it's a lot of platforms, I think. This is called to bring the wounded responsible for it all to justice today. Yeah, I know. But on the plus side, Dory, this is the last trial. Or the last interrogation. And then we're going to move on to another trial, probably. So you'll see the beginning of that one. I am caffeinated. Caffeine is a go. Ambushed! Eat snowballs, Zarek. Let's now reconvene. Well, it makes you feel better. Oh. If you are interested in seeing more of it, I do have them going up on YouTube. Although, unfortunately, the way my schedule works, I don't have enough time to upload all of them, because I do one a day. I am? I thought Twitch hated me. I'm on front page! Holy crap. I'm front page of Twitch? How the... How? Also, hi, Heavy Miato. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Put on a show? If this is ready, Your Honor. I can do Angry Fox. My prosecutor's never been more ready. You know, this is the first time we've been at the defense bench together since I debuted. And you mention it. Although back then, I thought you were more loud than you were reliable. You've really come a long way since then, Apollo. You've grown a lot. Well, there have been some hiccups, but I guess I've done pretty well. He's still got that ego of his, though. That's his baldness to judge. Prosecutor Blackwell. With a 7-year mistake now resolved, you can finally take your rightful place. Yes, I guess we can keep the chit-chat for later. The bird is Taka, by the way, if you wondered. Taka is the bird. But bailiff, please bring in the witness immediately. Even with those handcuffs off, Prosecutor Blackwell seems to be pretty much the same. 7 years of grumpiness doesn't go away so easily, I guess. Alright, the final interrogation. Okay, so let me catch you guys up on the story so far. Wow, it's been wild. Okay, so 7 years ago, someone murdered a scientist in the laboratory. The prosecutor for this trial, went to jail for it for 7 years. He's been in jail for 7 years. But he believes there was a phantom who actually did the murder. And he's been looking for him for 7 years. Now, the phantom was also a spy. The scientist worked at the Space Center. So, the murderer was believed to be a spy for a foreign country. Then 7 years later, another person was murdered, and bombs were placed at a rocket launch at the same place. And they believe the same person, the same phantom, did that murder. And also, there's a courtroom bombing. This courtroom that we're in, look at the damage. It was bombed. We believe the same person did the bomb there. And we believe, based on the evidence, that this man right here, a detective for the police force, is that spy and murderer. So we're going to interrogate him. Ha ha ha! Bobby Fulbright here. I heard I was needed on the stand, so here I am. Detective Fulbright. Do you know why you have been called to give testimony? Yep, because there's only one reason why I'd be called. And that is because it's time for justice. In justice we trust. You're very welcome. Hopefully that kind of gets you a little bit caught up. You can't fool us that act anymore. Your justice is nothing but lies. What? Are you questioning the integrity of my sense of justice? I mean, sure, sometimes I make mistakes, but hey. He's acting exactly the same as always. Tell me about it. He must be feeling awfully confident. Fulbright, you wish to dispel our suspicions, so let's get your testimony. Alright, fine. You want me to prove my righteousness? Certainly, I can certainly do that. I'm waiting to turn my fan on. How hot is it today? It's so hot. Why is it so hot? It's only 82 outside. It was 90 today. That's why it's so hot. Alright, whatever. The embodiment of justice. Ha 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 ha! I am the very embodiment of justice itself. I will have you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments. This bit about the escape route is only a theory. You don't have any proof. How do you know about that? What we do have is proof that Athena Sykes is the culprit. This letter with her prints on it. So you're saying the suspicions against you are completely false. And the defendant is the real culprit. So that's right. Mr. Lawyer's escape route is totally circumstantial. He doesn't have any proof that I made a big leap onto a ladder. You don't have proof. You're correct about that. However, you don't have any proof for your claim either. Ah! I guess you're right. But you can't define just justice with evidence. What? Who can define it anyway? Justice just is!
Objection!
Don't make me break out a dictionary on you. Ah! Please don't throw the book at me! Ugh, tell me if the Phantom didn't just make me set up a stupid pun for him. Let's just try not to lose focus, alright? Focus! Focus is my middle name. Arcalia Fox Sapphire Focus. Wait, that's the last name. Arcalia... What was my middle name again? Oh, but my justice is crystal clear. What's not clear are your eyes. Wake up and spell the justice. Oh!
Silence.
I love his silence. I love it. Enough of your rubbish, Fulbright. If you have even an ounce of justice, then you will answer the court's questions and prove it. Prosecutor Blackwell. Prosecutor Blackwell looks torn. Well, Fulbright, what's his partner after all? Prosecutor Blackwell is right. The truth will be revealed in the cross-examination. Suspicions against Detective Fulbright are, at this point, only suspicions. As is my duty, I will judge the claims against the detective as impartially as I can. Does anyone have any objections? That's fine, Your Honor. Ha 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 ha! Now ask away and don't hold back. Well, there don't appear to be any objections. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please begin your cross-examination. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. What am I humming? I don't know. Ha 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 ha! I'm the very embodiment of justice itself.
Hold it!
Are you? Are you really? The embodiment of justice? Those are just empty words. But they say if you keep saying something, it can eventually become the truth. Oh, now he's gonna become a politician. Is that how people make their dreams come true, too? By wishing it over and over? I got a point. Alright, alright. Let's just move on. I will have you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments.
Hold it!
My arguments are hardly far-fetched. There's careful reasoning behind my theory. Yes, well, apparently there's reasoning behind even a tofu burger. I had a weird burger one time. What was it? It was a sushi burger. Oh, it was weird, but I liked it. It was a burger, but I think the bun or the let me look it up. I'm looking it up. Okay, hold on. Okay, so here's the description. Yeah. Spicy crab meat, avocado, fresh salmon sashimi, seaweed salad served with crisp rice patty. So it's basically, I believe the bun was made out of rice, and the meat was sushi. It was decent. I don't know if I'd have it again. I'd probably get something else from it there. What we have, besides, though, is not just reasoning, but solid evidence. And it's called the lighter, but Miss Sykes' fingerprints on it in the victim's blood. At the risk of doxing myself, I think it's safe. So I checked one time. In my vicinity, I live on the outskirts. I live in the suburbs. I'll just forget that part. I looked up, within 30 miles of me, I think it was 30 miles. Within 30 miles of me, there are, at last time I checked, over 900 restaurants. 900 restaurants within 30 miles of me. We have so many restaurants, I've never eaten at them all. Yeah. 900. Now, keep in mind, that's not different restaurants. Like, for example, we have beef patty, egg, and peanut butter burger. I'd try that. If there are 5 Chick-fil-A's within 30 miles of me, that's 5 of them, right? And there's a lot of Chick-fil-A's and like stuff like that. There's a lot of repeats. But even so, I'd say if you count unique restaurants, there's at least 500. I think. 500 unique restaurants. And they keep coming out with new ones. Yes, that's true. But wait. Detective Fulbright was the one who brought that evidence to trial. If you harbor any suspicions, I suggest you ask Fulbright. Right, Dodo? Especially about that lighter. He's right, but what exactly should I ask about? Position of the prince. Please tell the court about the position of the prince on the lighter. They're around the same spot on either side, as it would be if she were holding it up. If it was used to light the room, it would be held that way. Please add that to statement to your testimony. I don't know if that's the right thing to say. Prints were placed just the way they would be if someone were holding it lit.
Hold it!
Yes, Miss Blackwell did mention she saw a lit lighter being held up. Yep, meaning the person Miss Blackwell saw was the owner of the fingerprints. She strengthens the argument against Miss Sykes. Now, this kind of questioning is going to get me anywhere except conviction land. Oh, should I try to ask him something else? The number of prints. So how many prints were found exactly? 3. The thumb, the index finger, and the middle finger of the right hand. Oh, that's an important statement. Will you please have it swapped into my testimony? You got it. You beat me to it. Ha ha ha! Be it investigating or testifying, speed is the key. I'm trying to remember the strangest burger I've ever seen. It may be the sushi burger. That may be the strangest burger I've ever seen.
Hold it!
So 3 prints from her right hand were found on the lighter, huh? Are you certain of this? I stake my life on it. Right? Isn't it odd he's saying the prints are from Athena's right hand? How would you say that? Well, think about it for a sec. She always wears a glove. He always wears that glove on her right hand, right? So there's no way she leaves prints with those 3 fingers from her right hand. Hey, great point. Why didn't I catch that one? Detective Fulbright, I'm sure you heard our discussion just now about how Miss Sachs always wears a glove on her right hand. Ha ha ha, well, I have only one thing to say to you that. Do you have evidence that she was wearing that glove at the time of the incident? I guess we don't. When a police defend an incident, you have to ask better questions than that. You need a lecture from you, Smiles, Magoo. Should I try asking about something else? We gotta pick one of them. Do we have anything? Oh, bam, 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 bam! Purple head ladder with the earth in their left hand. Alright, well, hang on, we are on the... Let's proceed with your testimony, shall we? Ha 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 ha! Certainly. Certainly. This statement that was added, I'm not sure if it's relevant or not. Well, at least he seems willing to answer our questions. Let's ask about different things and see if we can uncover an inconsistency. Detective Fulbright is a tougher adversary than I thought. Alright, let's see here. What about the escape route is only in theory? I don't have any proof. Wait, did we press on this?
Objection!
Whatever, we press on. Say the prints were found from her right hand, is that correct? That's right. Very clear prints. That just doesn't add up. Huh? What doesn't add up? According to Miss Blackwell, who saw the culprit herself, this person held the lighter in their left hand. Oh? So here's the dilemma before us. Why are the prints on the ladder from the right hand instead of the left? Like, ah! No, you're right. It doesn't make sense, does it? From what I understand, lawyering is not nearly as exciting as this. It's mostly paperwork. And, if you go into a trial, it's like 1% of your job, and also it's very boring that it's mostly just presenting things. This slider can hardly be called incriminating evidence. Witness claims don't even hold water. Detective Fulbright, I hope you have a good explanation for this. No, I just can't understand it. They're definitely right-hand prints. Then why are they inconsistent with Miss Blackwell's statement? I've got it. Well, what have you got, Detective? The mirror. Witness must have seen a reflection of the culprit in the mirror. Go on. You posted a video on this? When? Like recently? If it's not recently, I don't remember anything. Miss Black was looking into the window according to that one, was she? I believe so. You mean the little window in the back, and to the right of the room. That's right. And across the room on the opposite wall. is a large mirror. I don't remember seeing it. Ah, so you're saying... Its cover Miss Blackwell saw must have been a reflection of that person in the mirror. I see. In that case, right and left would appear reversed, wouldn't they? Ha 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 ha. Now, do you see? Well, why would that appear so strongly? Would that work? Would light go far enough? That's the logic of pure justice.
Objection!
But your argument's still in conjecture. Okay, I know we just got into this, but I'm gonna go brush real quick. I will be right back, okay? Brushy, brushy. Now just turn my water while I'm at it. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah, it's perfect video to watch. My copious spare time. Did you just post it again? I probably watched it, but it was also like a long time ago. I can't click on it now. I don't know what it is. I should have done 3 minutes. It's 40 seconds left. Ah! Stupid ads. I don't like ads. I wish I could turn off all ads on my videos. Just turn them all off. They don't let me. Then Twitch doesn't make any money. Bum, bum, 40 seconds. Close. I also do Mopar. Hi. Welcome, welcome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're back. Geography's only conjecture. You don't have any proof that what Miss Blackwell saw was a reflection.
Silence.
Right, Dono? You sooner nick yourself than him like that. Put some more muscle into it. Huh? Ha ha ha! That's right! Besides, the ladder couldn't have been in the left hand. And why not? Miss Blackwell said she saw an earth emblem on the ladder, didn't she? That emblem was only on one side of the ladder. You're right, there's no emblem on the other side. Exactly! As blank and smooth as a judge's fine scalp. If the culprit had held the ladder in their left hand, they would have covered the emblem. Uh-oh. What's more, it's the kind of ladder you flick open with your thumb before lighting. So the culprit held it in their left hand with the emblem out and visible. They wouldn't have been able to open it, let alone light it. If they had held it in the right hand, they could easily open and light it. This all means that the culprit was definitely holding the ladder in the right hand. No! Come back! My beautiful contradiction! Oh, it appears you planted a flower and that bears no fruit. Ha 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 ha! See how it withers before my flower of justice? He's tough. He managed to discredit almost everything I've proven up to this point. And justice we trust. Now do you see? I'm not this phantom you've been talking about. I mean, are you sure there really is a spy? I bet they're just a figment of your imagination. So, oh, it's so sad. It's very sad, but I'm afraid Miss Sykes is the culprit.
Hold it!
Detective Fulbright, I believe you said that the emblem is only on one side of the lighter. Are you sure about that? Hmm? Of course I'm sure. Why don't you take a look for yourself and see? Do you see an earth emblem on both sides of the lighter? I knew it. You're lying, Detective. Pardon me? You mean... Yes, my bracelet reacted to a statement about the emblem. He's definitely hiding something big. I think if we use my talent, we might be able to figure it out. Sorry, I read faster than the type goes. Justice Donut, are you to use that cheat of yours again? It's not cheating, Prosecutor Blackwell. Humph, very well. Whether I like it or not, I suppose we should use whatever works right now. Go on then. Oh, good Taka. We have Prosecutor Blackwell's reluctant blessing, apparently. Okay, Apollo, you're up. Here goes then. Detective Fulbright, could you repeat that last statement one more time? What in the world are you up to? Alright, fine. I'll say it as many times as you like. Listen carefully. The earth emblem was only on the side that you could see when held in the right hand. Receive! We look. Alright, I don't think it's on his face, though. It's too obvious. It's gonna be a tick somewhere else. See both hands? Look again. Oh yeah, thumb is twitching.
Gotcha!
Nailed it! Detective Fulbright, you might not be aware of it yourself, but whenever you say the phrase, the Earth Emblem, your left thumb moves. In fact, it appears as though you're running it along the edge of your holster. We're working on it, Dory. Mr. Lawyer, I don't have the foggiest notion of what you're talking about. Be as it may, I know it has something to do with the lighter. Let me examine it. But why? You're not making any sense. You can't just...
Silence!
You offered to let us examine it. Humph. Be still and do as you're told. Fulbright. If you have nothing to hide, you shouldn't mind them having a look, see, should you? What? Not you too, Prosecutor Blackwell? I'm not sure what this is all about, but if Prosecutor Blackwell insists, it must be something important. I will allow the defense to examine the lighter. Why won't we be able to... Right. Good. Now maybe we'll learn something new. Hope so. Now let's check every inch of this thing. I bet it's magnetic. Will it switch sides? This is the Earth Emblem Detective Fulbright was talking about. Anything noteworthy? Huh? Hey, look at this. The emblem's actually some kind of button. It transformed! We found the gun into something. A handle. And the trigger. Is this what I think it is? There's no question, it seems. What you have there is a gun. A what? Inconceivable! A gun. It's our 10mm that we've been looking for. A gun, so that's it. Oh no, the .1 caliber, that's what it is. Please recall this morning's trial when Director Cosmos was on the stand. The bullet that the oxygen tank was extremely small, maybe a .10 caliber. This little compact gun probably takes bullets of that caliber. No clue, Dory. Probably just what he had on hand. Looks like this gun is with the... Looks like this is the gun that was fired at the scene. I'm flabbergasted. His flabber has been gasted. Slider, was it a gun? His butt has been tarnished. If you get that one. So injected Fulbright would touch his holster. That's right. Now you mentioned the Earth emblem. He must have subconsciously thought about the secret behind the lighter. In other words, he knew it was a gun from the very beginning. A lighter that transforms into a gun seems like a spy gadget to me. Not the kind of thing any ordinary person could get their hands on. In fact, I'd say it's strictly in the domain of elite spies. Detective Fulbright, you will explain yourself. Ha 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 ha, there's nothing for me to explain. I didn't know the lighter can transform. I mean, it was found in the Space Museum, and then I brought it straight in. I didn't even have time to check it out.
Objection!
Maybe you mentioned the Earth emblem when you touched your holster. You subconsciously did that because you knew it was a gun. Accuse me all you want, but where's your proof? Exactly. Any evidence that I knew that that was a gun? That's what I was going for with that emote, even though it didn't turn out like I hoped it would. We'll replace it eventually. I think we still have emote slots open. But not as many. We're down to... Yeah, we just have 2 emote slots open. But they're both animated. We got 2 animated emote slots. That's all we got. So, yeah. So we can consider next time I get emotes, probably next year, I will look into replacing some of the ones we have. Maybe we can like vote on which ones we want to replace. Even if we replace them with something that's the same, but like done a little bit in a bit. I don't want to be mean. A bit closer to what I want, I guess. Or we can replace them with completely different ones. Who knows? Not exactly. And whose prints are on it? Miss Sykes' prints. Who is it? She's the culprit who fired the gun at the scene. Ark. It would appear that the detective is right. I guess really trying to prove your client innocent or what? Although it pains me to do this, now that we are where we are, I have to make the following assertions, coming from the prosecution side. First, who fired the gun at Director Cosmos in the lounge after the incident? The person Miss Blackwell saw holding the lighter. The person who murdered Mr. Terran. The person who bombed the Space Center. For all the defendant, Athena Sykes, the prints on the lighter are decisive proof. No! Ha ha! Now do you see? The man on the side of justice couldn't possibly be the culprit. I think this about sums up Miss Sykes' part in the whole affair. And it certainly does seem to point to the defendant's guilt. Have you anything to say, Prosecutor Blackwell? Evidence is everything in court. Therefore, Fulbright's claims stand firm. But, calm down, Apollo. He's just saying that because he has to, as prosecutor. Mr. Lawyer, our job is to pursue criminals. In the name of justice. You shouldn't cast suspicion on people based on something as dubious as a habit. In fact, you have a bad habit of showing up in court with an awful case of bedhead.
Objection!
Says the man who wears sunglasses at night. This proof you want, this proof you'll get. Our proof of the lighter is not Miss Sykes, but yours. Hmm? Sounds like you've hit on something, Apollo. Just as the prints on the lighter are the basis for accusing Athena, I think we should reconsider the credibility of the evidence itself. You mean, this lighter might be forged evidence? That's right. It could all be part of Fulbright's bigger plot. Did he do anything out of the ordinary while I was off my own? I can definitely think of a few things. It is indeed. Have a look at this. What's this? A lighter? Rubbing my eyes. Okay, we'll have to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge. I just happen to have compiled the print data of everyone related to this case. I always make enough copies myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift. If we assume he's been laying a big trap for us all along, there's got to be something off about this piece of evidence. What's wrong with the lighter as a piece of evidence? How the prints were left on it. Random Fox, we have Dance Fox. This is a good one. I like this Fox. Let's do a quick save, just be safe. I know we haven't gone very far today, but, better safe than sorry, right? How the prints were left on it. I guess I don't see anything strange about how the prints were left on the glider. Nothing unusual about the angle of the prints or how they're patching in places, but there's got to be something off about this piece of evidence. Some glider's piece of evidence. One of the prints? Are they really Athena's fingerprints? They definitely match her print data. But what about the data itself? Detective Fulbright, you were the one who provided us with the lighter and print data. Isn't that correct? Yes, what about it? You say Miss Sachs' prints match the print data. But I have to wonder, was the data used official? Mr. Wright, are you suggesting that the evidence might have been fabricated? I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's re-examine the prints. Using the official sanctioned print data of the people involved in this case. What? You dare insult the epitome of justice and integrity? There's no need for such antics.
Silence.
I love the silence. Your Honor, I lend my voice to defense this request. You must allow the test to be rerun. Very well. Then, bailiff. Well, we know he's faking data. We just don't know which data. Ah, it appears the official data is here. The bird is very good at taking stuff around. And the results? It's just that defense claims. This proves that the prints on the lighter do not belong to the defendant. Ah! Yes. The fingerprints actually belong to the victim, Mr. Clay Terran. Those were Clay's fingerprints on the lighter. Ah, I see. Come think of it. Was it you, Fulbright, who collected the victim's prints? I personally removed his glove during the investigation. We had to get his fingerprints to confirm his identity, after all. When you took the deceased fingerprints... you could have easily planted his prints on the lighter with his blood. Actually, she wiped the blood off of his hand. Ah! By your own admission, you were also the one who compiled the phony print data. I ought to put the blame on Miss Sykes. Ah! This ploy must have been to distract us from the Phantom, who was behind everything. We were out to create the impression that the Phantom wasn't the true culprit. So, does this mean Detective Fulbright really is the Phantom? Remember the killer's escape route. No ordinary person would have been fearless enough to attempt it. Nobody but the Phantom, the man with no emotions, could have done it. Ah! Detective Fulbright, you were the only one who could have used that escape route. Ah! I. You said yes twice. Fulbright, are you really the Phantom? Answer me, or so help me, I will slash you to tiny slivers where you stand. Ah! Alright, I'll talk. I confess. I'm not the Phantom.
Silence.
It's all over. Now be a man and admit it already. But I'm not a spy. I'm an undercover investigator. I've actually been after the Phantom myself. Under the cover investigator? That sounds less than wholesome to me. I know the judge is stupid, but come on! A person who hides his identity and secretly investigates in order to uncover information. And that's what you really are. Fulbright? That's right. I was working to track down the Phantom. But sadly... Swing and a miss! Even though I was supposed to catch the spy ended up catching me. Took my family hostage and forced me to cooperate with him. What?
Objection!
You're telling us this now? But if what you say is true, then... Who was the mystery person Miss Blackwell and Mr. Starbuck saw? It was the Phantom, I tell you. All I did was help him by having that emergency ladder lowered for him.
Objection!
I don't believe you. Then how do you explain the fabricated lighter? That was also one of the Phantom's demands. Being the detective in charge of the case, it was easy for me to fabricate evidence. Pinning the crime on Athena Sachs was just another one of Phantom's orders. You expect me to buy that? Fulbright. What was the Phantom's ultimate objective? I was told it was to sabotage the rocket launch. Someone who didn't want the launch to happen must have given him the order. Actually, I have to apologize to you too. The Phantom told me to get close to you. He wanted me to get back that psych profile you have on him. So he set up a buzzard of his own to tail me in this past year, did he? I haven't been a champion of justice. I've just been a pawn of evil. A pawn of the Phantom who stole the moon rock and killed Dr. Sachs 7 years ago. Enough, Fulbright. Just tell us the Phantom's true identity. I don't know. He was very careful to hide it. He has top-secret information for all kinds of corporations and countries. There's a number of organizations that want him dead. People believed I was the Phantom. I could be killed on the spot. I bet even now. There are assassins lurking nearby. This case is about the Phantom, after all. With the ceiling blown off, I suppose you are vulnerable to a sniper's shot in this courtroom. Just 2 seconds ago, Fulbright was seeing Athena like a criminal. Does he really think he's gonna lie his way out of it now? But on the surface, everything does seem to make sense. This would be bad, Mr. Wright. If we can't find the flaw in his logic. He's right. After we come all this way, we can't let Fulbright wiggle free now. There, I finally told the truth. And I hope to see how foolish it was to think I was the Phantom. That expression! No. You're an intelligent man, Prosecutor Blackwell. You believe me, right? I don't believe him. I believe you. I don't think you're the Phantom. What? How you say that, Prosecutor Blackwell? It's obvious he's the Phantom.
Silence!
Evidence is everything, right, Dono? And you must admit, there's no clear evidence that Fulbright is the Phantom. Ah! Yes, as I recall, the only solid proof seen up to this point is the fact that Detective Fulbright fabricated evidence. But... I've known Fulbright here for a year now. And all this time, he's been quite intent on rehabilitating me. I don't believe his efforts were a lie. But Prosecutor Blackwell, this fool truly thought he could reform a death row inmate like me. He went so out of his way in his efforts for me, he actually became quite a nuisance, really. So, Prosecutor Blackwell, you believe me! Please tell me Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't really been taking him out, this big phony. However, even if it was against your will, you still act as the Phantom's accomplice. You will have to pay the price for that. Throw yourself at my mercy, and don't you ever betray me again. Have you got that? Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you! Sniffle, sniffle, sniffle. Such a bond of trust is a rare and beautiful thing. In any case, looks like everything has been resolved. I can now hand down a not guilty verdict for the confidence. Ha 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 ha. Very good. I'm very glad to hear it. It's all over. Everything's been cleared up. Miss Sachs will go free as well. Mr. Wright, you can't let the trial end here. If you do the Phantom, the man who killed Clay, will get away. I know, but... Arg! What do I do? I have any proof that Detective Fulbright is the Phantom. Is this it? Is he going to get away just like that? Now, if you'll excuse me, my next investigation awaits. And with that... I'm off! Sorry, I was just trying to see if there's something weird about his badge. Hold it! Defense? No, wait. Not defense. Defendant feels like it's not time for a verdict yet, and would like to see this trial continue. What? I was just about to declare you innocent of all charges. This doesn't feel right. To be standing here. There's also, like, this piece of evidence we never touched. We never touched this piece of evidence. We never touched this piece of evidence, I don't think. We never messed with this. There's just something right to be saying here. Hey, Paul, think you can switch over? I like that image. It's great. Dana, what are you doing? Hope we don't get held in contempt of court. I have some questions for you, Detective Fulbright. Are you relieved that you are no longer under suspicion of being the Phantom? Are you grateful to Prosecutor Blackwell for what he's done for you? Of course I am. I'm truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. Athena, where are you going with this? These questions. She can sense emotions! If he doesn't have emotions, it's easy. I've yet to hear a single emotion behind any of Detective Fulbright's words, boss. Suspicion against him has been cleared up, but he's not feeling happy at all. What? Does that mean... We may not have any evidence, but the heart doesn't lie. That's it! With your special ability, we just might be able to stop him. Your Honor, the detective has been deeply traumatized by our accusations. Yes, well... Even before all this, I thought he was a rather odd fellow. If he doesn't get counseling right away, who knows what might happen to him? Hee 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 hee. Hoo hoo hoo. Ha 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 ha. Prosecutor Blackwell, can you believe this, the nonsense Defense is spouting? Humph. Fulbright, I think you'd better have that counseling. Not you too. You've been making batty remarks ever since you were accused of being Phantom. Such as, you're an undercover investigator, and your family has been taken hostage. I fear you might have finally lost it. But I thought you believed in me. No, we already proved him innocent. Dory, he was in jail. He could have done the second one. The Phantom did both crimes 7 years ago, and he actually was arrested and convicted for the first set of crimes. But this most recent one, he was in jail. He couldn't have done it. But I thought you believed me.
Silence.
Ah! Oh, how you amuse me so. Well, what's going on here? That was an excellent bit of psychological manipulation just now, Simon. I forgot his name was Simon. I knew you would catch on, Athena. Huh? Mindfully me in here? Hee guess we left you in the dust, huh, Mr. Wright? Simon was only pretending to believe Detective Fulbright. Because he knew I noticed that there was a lack of emotions, like joy or relief in his response. So he gave me the chance to take a listen. And listen, I did the voice of Detective Fulbright's heart. What? You two were working together just now? Come on, come now, Athena. Show us what's inside Fulbright's heart. You got it. Time to check the instant replay. Widget, mon ami, let's do this. Where's mon ami? Not mon ami. Let's do it. Thank you for believing me, Officer Blackwell. I'm an undercover investigator, but the Phantom was cursing me. He stole the moon rock and killed Dr. Sykes 7 years ago. I'm that person cooperating with such a man. They took my family hostage. What else could I do? Even with all his over-the-top expressions and gestures, he's registering no emotion at all. Just like I thought, and right in line with the Phantom psych profile. See, look at this. You know what it tells by expression. Take Fulbright, lack of emotion proves you're the Phantom. Hey, what's going on? He's got spy gadgets! Look at this, the glasses, they have this... Wait, hold it. What do you think you're doing, detective? Me? I'm not doing anything. He's trying to hack into the Mood Matrix program. I can't do anything with it like this. Fancy device you have there. But I'll tolerate no cheating, thank you. Haha, sorry about that. As an undercover agent, I tend to use my secret arsenal without even thinking. More like as a spy. Thanks, Prosecutor Blackwell. Thanks, Taka. There, now you can't hack me anymore. I dare you to try to hide your lack of emotions from us. Ha 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 ha. Lack of emotion? What are you talking about? Of course I have feelings. Sam, as a matter of fact, you've wounded me very deeply with that accusation. What's going on? All of a sudden, I'm getting an overwhelmingly happy reading. Huh? He's literally crying a river over there. He's trying to fake emotions. You don't know how to fake emotions. Oops, my mistake. How about this? Ah! He acts now he's angry all of a sudden. Oh, we actually got that one right. What's he trying to pull? I guess not. It would appear our friend is not completely without emotion. It's just it says in Dr. Psych's profile, the Phantom. The subject has a unique psychological makeup with almost no emotion. No emotional fluctuation. I get it. So he has some emotions, right? Precisely. Which leads me to wonder why you can't sense any emotions from him at all. I believe it's most likely because he's controlling his emotions. Very good, Prosecutor Blackwell. You're correct. It's a result of my daily training. A very important skill for us undercover investigators, you know. More like for us spies. Seriously. But I wonder why he suddenly showed several strong emotions. Wait a minute. I think I know. He says there's a feeling you're trying to hide your exaggerated emotions, Detective. Haha, a feeling I'm trying to hide? That's a good one. You're the ones who've been saying I'm the Phantom because I don't have any emotions. I was trying to show you the range of deep emotions I truly possess. You have no objection to me analyzing you, right? You have no objection to me analyzing you, right? No, analyze away. But I will state it again, I am not the Phantom. And be forewarned, your analysis will have no effect. Because you're about to see what an undercover agent can really do. Be the Phantom? No way. I'm so sad, Stop. See? I told you I have emotions. How dare you accuse me of being someone who would kill Ramon Rock? I do regret cooperating with the Phantom, of course. I'm so glad this whole misunderstanding is cleared up now. What the? How are we supposed to pick out what's natural from this mess? I don't know what we can do with this, either. This must be his defenses against your ability. So I think this was what he meant by what he's really capable of? I'd hate to know what's going on inside that guy's head. But we know he's hiding something, and that he feels threatened by Athena. Being only human, his true feelings, and an emotion he can't completely conceal, must be hidden somewhere in his testimony. Is it the joy? Maybe this? No. I don't think so. I've never seen a person in such a chaotic emotional state. There has to be something here. I just know it. Alright. This might be a long shot, but if there really is a real emotion next to him. Oh, I think I know what we're looking at. Then it's possible that it would be the one emotion that doesn't disappear. What doesn't disappear? Huh? I'll give it another look then. Yeah, I remember that one of the words, there was only one emotion. I thought. Okay, maybe they don't. I thought there was one where there wasn't any. I started at the beginning. Alright, it's not this one. Wait. Now it's popped up. I don't think it's a pattern. Alright, that one disappears for a second. That one disappears for a second. That one disappears for a second.
Got it.
Is it this one? This one. I thought that was it. Huh. The one emotion that doesn't disappear. Alright, I guess they all... Okay, they all disappear on that one. Okay, let's try this one. Alright, those two disappeared. That one disappeared. That one disappeared. Okay. Vanished. 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 Does blue vanish? Not moving.
Got it.
There it is. So they were all disappearing, and all of them except for that one. I found them. I found it. I found the one emotion you're truly feeling. What? Hidden in the middle of that chaotic storm, I saw one emotion that never disappeared. You talked about the moon rock. You felt a fear that wouldn't fade. Fear, huh? Humph. A fear that man with hardly any emotions feels, huh? As a response to that moon rock. Dr. Fulbright, I presume you feel fear concerning the moon rock because... Did he fail? I think he failed to steal it. You tried but failed to steal the moon rock. Understanding your career as a spy has left you feeling afraid. The moon rock did indeed disappear from the laboratory. I hardly think a person who feels so little would feel fear over a thing like that. Everyone jump on the Phoenix Hybrid train at once now. The topic of what spy might fear the most come up in our discussions earlier. I still think you lost it. I don't think he has it. You lost Precious Moon Rock you went to so much trouble to get, didn't you? That first turned fear in your heart. I was so frustrated. I can't stand it. Ha 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 ha. You're right, you're supposed to stop one. Should have made him make the 20-foot leap and feel fear about that. Yeah, I guess you're right. Alright, you're right. You win. Dory, you got it right. Of course. That's it. Enough, Fulbright. Just tell us the Phantom's true identity. I don't know. He was very careful to hide it. He has top secret information for all kinds of corporations and countries. There's a number of organizations that want him dead. You believed I was the Phantom. I'd be killed on the spot. I bet even now. There were assassins lurking nearby. It's about the Phantom after all. See, Dory? You got it. You got it down. You figured out how to play the game. Take the full bite. I think I know why you feel afraid. You're afraid that Moonrock will somehow reveal your identity. Its identity revealed, he'd be killed immediately. That's certainly enough to make even the Phantom feel afraid. Me, afraid? I don't know what you're talking about. There really is something about the Moonrock that would reveal his identity. Apparently so. Wait a minute. Maybe the Phantom didn't so much steal the Moonrock, but more like he had to take it with him. Because there's something on it that would reveal his true identity.
Hold it!
Where do you think you're going? And how do we stop him? Why he just came back? Well, I missed it twice. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. Is it just me, or was he going to use that weird watch thing to try to get away? I actually thought Professor Blackpool would hit the rope with his sword. How many more of those toys do you have? Or can I get myself some? Take the full bite. You will answer honestly to his court right now. Also, does he have a gun? Why do you feel fear in connection with the Moonrock? In justice we trust, not emotion, Mr. Lawyer. Evidence is everything. I'm the Phantom because I'm afraid. Don't make me laugh. Ah! What was that just now? All human beings have hearts and experience emotions. Not me, I'm emotionless. Sometimes analyzing a case from the psychological perspective is the best way to find the truth. It's all just a waste of time. All your efforts at analysis serve no purpose. And now, in this dark age of the law, nobody would believe your claim that it's effective. In an era when evidence is fabricated, do you truly expect feelings to be accepted as proof? And where exactly is your proof that I fear the Moonrock anyway? Well, I mean I don't have any conventional proof. I still say that examining a person's heart has its merits. Oh, really? Then why don't you listen carefully with those special ears of yours? Listen to the voices of the hearts of the people in the gallery. Oh no, he's got the people on his side. All I hear is distrust. As you can see, people are on my side. Because all they see is a strange little girl using a weird little machine. But it's not like I use analytical psychology to falsely accuse people. Oh, you've got a thing to doubting yourself. Besides, analytical psychology has breathed a new life into the courtroom. It has freed the hearts of many witnesses and has been key in getting the truth. Ha ha ha, what nonsense. Your Honor, this claim is a false one. I don't feel any kind of fear when it comes to the Moonrock. I see. Very well, I'll give the opinion of this court. In a trial, I don't feel that a person's emotions are quite as compelling as actual evidence is. But, Your Honor. He. Ho ho ho. Oh, sorry. Hoo hoo hoo. Ha 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 ha. There, you see? Nobody believes you in your trumped-up charges. However, I do believe Miss Sykes' analyses can contribute to making the truth clear. I've seen her do this firsthand several times already. Sure, you jest. So does this mean you will accept my findings in this trial, Your Honor? Yes, I believe your claim, Miss Sykes. I think there is merit in examining why the witness feels fear in regard to the Moonrock. That is the court's opinion on this matter. And that's a win for me. No. A win for analytical psychology. Now, Mr. Phantom, you will tell this court the reason for your fear. Analytical psychology? My fears? Fine. I'll show you precisely why those abstract things can't be considered evidence. Hee 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 hee. Hoo 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 hoo. Ha ha ha. He's laughing. Why do they keep laughing so much? I'm so bad at reading laughter. It's even mocked on YouTube videos. Thanks, Zelric. I felt fear when I thought about the moon rock because it reminded me of the Phantom. Yes, I'm afraid of him because he took my family hostage. What reason would the Phantom have to be afraid of the moon rock? None at all. So the very fact that I'm afraid of the moon rock means I'm not him. In fact, I'm on the side of justice! And there you have it. Now do you see why I'm afraid of the moon rock? Sure, you sound convincing enough. But so does any two-bit con artist. It's all meaningless in the absence of evidence. Oh, that was cool. Humph. He just parried it. Oh, the Phantom's like the mist. No flesh, no bones. My sword alone cannot cut it. Right, Dono? With your deductive reasoning and the body of evidence before us. I like how the bird's eyes get wide every time I bounce the table. Let's send this miserable Phantom fellow to the other world together. You and I, Prosecutor Blackwell, the team up of the century! We have a duty to bring the Phantom down and restore the people's faith in the courts. Indeed, by covering for Athena, I allowed the Phantom to escape. I am so glad we didn't try to do this yesterday. We're like, what, an hour in today? And we're not even close? Maybe we are close, I don't know. As prosecutor, I gave birth to the people's mistrust of my murder conviction. I will not think about him pregnant. Nope, not happening. I bear part of the responsibility as well. For being suspected of forging evidence and losing my attorney's badge as a result. Two of us and the Phantom were there at the beginning of the Dark Age of the law. It is also our burden to cut away the foul spectre we created, is it not? So all that remains is the righteousness of the court and the faith of the people. Hee 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 hee. Hoo hoo hoo. Ha 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 ha. I think I did pretty good that one. Shut up. Zarek, don't make me come over there. I will come over there. That is not something we're thinking about, okay? That is not a thought that we have, okay? It's just not possible. Everyone knows boy humans can't get pregnant. Everybody knows that. It's well known. It's a fact. It's a proven fact. That such thing is not possible, okay? Okay, now we got that settled. Let's take down the Phantom, okay? Okay. Trust? Understanding? Fragile ideals of masses who are controlled by emotion. Humans can't truly trust each other, which is exactly why the illusion of trust is so enticing. I would say this. Okay, so hold on. I'm getting distracted. Listen. Trusting someone is the act of making yourself vulnerable. You tell a person, this is who I am. This is what I have inside. And a good person will take your trust and reciprocate, or at the very least, accept what you are. A bad person will take your secrets, your fears, your weaknesses, and use them against you when you're at your weakest. That's the danger of trust. But I'm going to tell you from experience, if you go through life not trusting anyone at all, you're basically just walling yourself off from what is to be a human. I know I'm not a human. I'll never be a human. I'm a fox. But I still feel. And I know what it's like to be separate, to be different, and just not feel like you can connect to anybody. So, if you don't have someone that you can talk to about stuff, try opening up little by little. You don't have to go out and talk about your deepest, darkest secrets with the first person you see. But you start slowly, like, hey, I'll let you know that I like spicy food or something, or and then you say things like, oh, I really wish I had my hair colored like this. Things like that, just like little slow things, just to kind of feel the person out. And if the little stuff gets around, you can't trust them with the big stuff. So anyway, I'm distracted. Random fox. What we got? We got swim fox. Look at that.
Objection!
Objection! A swimsuit has no place in the courtroom. Once you people overcome their misgiving, that's where real trust is to be found. See? You're free to believe what you want, but trust like that is stronger than you and your lies always. Alright, here we go. Cross-examination time. I felt fear when I thought about the moon rock because it reminded me of the Phantom.
Hold it!
Don't it remind you of the Phantom? Don't make me laugh. You are the Phantom. Evidence everything in a court of law. Or did you forget? I was forced to testify over a silly thing like feelings. Those tactics won't work from here on out. You need real evidence. Arrgh! Hate to admit it, but he's right. Yes, I'm very afraid of him, because he took my family hostage.
Hold it!
Do you even have a family? Your family? Like, who in your family, specifically? I don't know. Like, maybe my lover, for example? We asked for specifics, you said baby. You don't know, for example? Maybe? You need a more concrete answer than that. Haha, maybe. My mother? My son? Or my daughter? It was all of them. I'm so sad and worried. I miss them so much. Haha. Alright, I know I've been cold and emotionless at times, but laughing when you talk about, your family being held hostage, that's a level of cold I don't think I could do. I mean, there are people in my family I wouldn't miss, but I still feel something. Alright, he's obviously lying. Look how upset I am. I wonder if I followed the Phantom's orders? Yes, look at his upset face. What reason would the Phantom have to be afraid of the Moonrock? None at all.
Hold it!
You can't think of a single reason that the Phantom might be afraid of the rock? I thought the Phantom wasn't even supposed to have any feelings. How could someone like me, with my wealth of emotions, be expected to understand the guy? Phantom, a person with very few emotions, would only be afraid of something really big. Like his cover getting blown big. I would bet the Moonrock has something to do with this identity, but what? Maybe Phantom's fingerprints are on the rock. Fingerprints can be wiped off. And maybe he wanted the rock so bad he literally drew on it and left his DNA. We're dealing with a spy here at the end, not a slob. True. But maybe the DNA part isn't too far off. Huh? Something I expect to happen to him during the incident 7 years ago. He got stabbed! His blood's on the rock! His blood's on the rock! She stabbed him! I just know I have something to show why the Phantom's afraid of the moon rock. I was continuing my testimony while you're pondering then. Don't mind. Let's take a look. What do we have? Wrong thing. I thought we had a videotape. No, wrong. That's the same thing. Is it just a knife? Alright, let's finish pressing him and then we'll go back to that and hit it. The fact that I'm afraid of the moon rock means I'm not him.
Hold it!
How afraid are you exactly? I'm so scared I start to shake even when I see the moon in the sky. You shake when you see Miss Sykes' earring? Well, to be honest, it's the very first time I met Miss Sykes. I felt more than a little frightened of her. I guess some people just inspire that much fear in others. Mr. Wright, you were thinking something mean-spirited and rude, weren't you? Haha, of course not. Must beef up mind reading defenses. Can't you understand? The very fact that I'm afraid of the moon rock proves it. In fact, I'm on the side of justice.
Hold it!
This is a dumb thing to press on. After all that you've done, how dare you speak the word of justice? In justice we trust. I'll say it as much as I want, with absolute confidence. Whatever I say is just. It's just. That's how it works in this dark age of the law. He won't get the best of me with that twisted argument of his. I'll find a way to get him right where I want him. Detective Fulbright, Uranus Phantom, feels fear in regard to the moon rock. If I had something of being afraid that his true identity would be revealed. Alright, so that's when I Phantom had to take the moon rock with him 7 years ago. In case we had something to show the real cause of Fulbright's fear, this might be able to expose his true identity. Let's do it. Bam!
Objection!
Knife! Detective Fulbright, I assume you know what this is. Of course, that's the knife the Phantom used to kill Clay Terran. That's right. And the exact same type of knife Miss Sykes used 7 years ago when she stabbed the Phantom's hand. Yes, that was discussed earlier, as I recall. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dory, but I'll go as fast as I can, okay? I'll go, no stop. He dodged at first, so I only got his clothes. Gotta try it again. This time you got him, didn't you? I did. I remember it clearly now. The knife went into the back of his hand. Miss Sykes started that status she remembers to be the culprit bleeding. It's my theory that this culprit's blood got on the moon rock. He was afraid that if the blood was analyzed, his true identity would be revealed. That explains why the Phantom had to remove the moon rock from the crime scene. You mean if we ran the analysis now, we'd know who the Phantom is? Ha 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 ha, yes I suppose so. But unfortunately, the moon rock in question is missing. That may be so, but I'm certain I can explain what happened to it in great detail. You can. Of course not. I can! You don't exactly expect to believe that, do you? Because you don't fool me. Ah! What this court needs is a bully-free zone. It's an infamous sort of beguiling bluff. Its edge for that is without compare. Come now, ready it with me, and show us just how finely it cuts. Yeah, no worries. Your Honor, this is an outrage. Oh, I mean, it's an outrage. He's having to remember to fake emotions. It's so funny. Ah! Get him, Taka! Get him! Going right, Dono. Let's start with something that's been bothering me for a while. Now, the culprit supposedly removed the moon rock from the lab. But in this video of him, it's nowhere to be seen. Oh, you're right. But here's something to consider. What if the Phantom hid the moon rock somewhere at the scene of the crime? Good thinking, boss. Curious super tight Space Center back then. All that in spite of the Space Center having very strict security in those days. All personnel effects were examined thoroughly, coming or going. They even smuggled a withered old leaf through those checkpoints. Does this mean that the moon rock is still somewhere in the Space Center? In the name of justice, I proclaim that's impossible. And why's that? The Space Center was searched from top to bottom, especially the lab. But the moon rock was never found. How can I forget about that? A sad but true fact. We still haven't got a grasp on how it was done. The Phantom made the moon rock vanish through the ether. There's a way it just disappeared. Logic and evidence tell us otherwise. Phantom didn't have the moon rock, only when he left the lab. What if he threw it out the window? Yet a thorough police search didn't turn up anything. Sorry, I coughed. It never turned up in the 7 years after that either. The Phantom made the rock disappear without physically removing it himself. I get a good solid cough in. But how? There must have been a way. Think, Phoenix, think. The capsule! The capsule! He threw it in the capsule! And the rock vanished from Robotics Lab. He threw it in the capsule, and then it went into space, and now it's back. And so we had to go and blow it up. So can you or can you not show? All right, so here's what happened. So 7 years ago, he went and murdered someone because she had psych profile on him, right? And he got stabbed, so his blood ended up on the rock. So he put the rock in the capsule, so the capsule would get launched into space. And then he wanted to stop the retrieval of the capsule, or he wanted to get that capsule back that has the moon rock in it. And so the moon rock went into evidence because he didn't get it. He just stabbed the guy. It's too dark. And so he blew up the courtroom. That's why you have moon rock pieces in the bomb fragments. So he blew up that to get rid of the moon rock. Explains everything. So can you or can I show what happened to the moon rock, Mr. Wright? Yes, I can. Your Honor? What? Oops, sorry. I mean... What? Yeah, the emotion faking is great. In that case, let's have your answer, Mr. Wright. How did the Phantom make the moon rocket disappear from the crime scene?
Take that!
That's the Hope capsule, right? The one that we went up with the Hat 1 rocket. He couldn't carry the rock out, but he couldn't leave it in the center to be found, either. So there's only one safe place to stash it. The Hope capsule that was there in the lab that day. Oh yes, and he must have loaded it into the Hope space probe eventually. But if that's what happened, then the moon rock would have been launched up into space along with the rocket. Preposterous! It would mean that for those past 7 years, the moon rock was... Exactly. The Phantom got rid of the moon rock in the most cosmic way he knew how. Completely out of reach of anyone. It's out there in the depths of space. Aboard the Hope space probe. What? What? We're on a roll now. We're on a roll. Got this. Order in the court. I understand now. The Phantom's original scheme was to sabotage the Hat 1 anyway. The villain used the primary objective to conveniently kill two birds with one stone. That's right. He planned for the moon rock to be turned into cosmic dust out in space, thereby destroying the one piece of evidence that could reveal his true identity. But Mr. Starbuck and the others followed the Phantom's plot. The Hope space probe sailed off safely on this mission and returned 7 years later, with the capsule in tow. Ah! We analyzed the blood on the moon rock. It should make one thing crystal clear. That you were the Phantom all along. Detective Fulbright. So he killed Clay just so he could get the moon rock back. I believe so. His original assignment may have been just to sabotage the Hat too, but at the same time, he also had to retrieve the evidence for this crime 7 years ago. That's when I went to the boarding lounge and attacked Clay as he made his escape out of the rocket with the capsule. But in the end, it was all he could do just to escape himself, so he didn't get the capsule. Clay must have done everything he could to stop Fulbright. He probably hung on that capsule for all he was worth, using his very last breath. Hee hoo, ha 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 ha. Oh, it's so funny. You make me laugh. You really do. Boy, he's totally out of whack now. It's game over for you, Detective Fulbright. Why don't you just admit it all now? There's nothing to admit. I'm Bobby Fulbright, undercover investigator, I tell you. I'm not the Phantom. The blood on the rock is just another one of his schemes, a trap. Now I'm not sure what to think. I suppose the Phantom is a spy worth his salt. A trap is not out of the question.
Objection!
In that case, you could say anything's a trap. Hee hoo hoo hoo, ha 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 ha. That's what makes a trap a trap. I've been framed to taking the blame for the Phantom. No matter, I believe further investigation is in order.
Silence.
Further investigation? More like plotting your escape. But no more. I will bring you to justice. Myself, if I must. Here and now. I guess it's time to show you just what I'm really capable of. Die, Simon Blackwell. Hey, you guys aren't really... Hold it! Edgeworth? I thought you left. Looks like I made it just in time. Oh, he was going to get evidence. That's right, Edgeworth. I have good news for you, Mr. Wright. I've uncovered some very crucial facts. Did you find something out about the Phantom's true identity? You might say that. I started looking into the first people on the scene 7 years ago. All three, an employee and 2 officers, were registered in the robot's recognition system. But none of them looked the least bit like Detective Fulbright. That's not good. But there's more. I've yet to share my most important finding. Mr. Wright, Prosecutor Blackwell, you best brace yourselves. Alright, brace yourselves! Uh-oh. Are we braced? Everybody brace, make sure you're sitting down. Sit down. Securely. Make sure you're not leaning on anything. Make sure you're not drinking anything. You may do a spit take. Uh-oh. Alright, we ready? Let's do it. The man you see there before you, Bobby Fulbright, is an imposter. He's already long dead. Dun dun dun! Huh? Well, what's that supposed to mean? An unidentified body was found a year ago has now been proven to possess Bobby Fulbright's fingerprints. So does this mean... Yes, that man there is an imposter, pretending to be Bobby Fulbright. An imposter? And this man? What in the world is he? Enough of your trickery. If you will not reveal yourself to us, then I shall do it for you. It's a mask! What the? I did not see that coming. No! His face! Aw, look what you did to my mask. The mask? What's the meaning of this, witness? It's mask to mask! Okay, you got me. I guess I have to show you who I really am now. What? Wait, but that's... Hey, Paolo, yep, it's me, Salma Starbuck. Wait, was he in jail? How was the detective running the case while he was in jail? Mr. Starbuck, that can't be right. Can't really be the Phantom, can you? No, it's another mask. He got 2 masks. He has a second mask. He has a second mask under there. He has a second mask under there.
Silence.
Of course not. The real Starbuck was aboard the Hat 1, which was set to be destroyed. Is it now? No, but it's just another mask. Yeah, it's just another mask. I mean, didn't I tell you? I'm an undercover investigator. I can change identities at will. I can be anyone I want.
Objection!
Not so fast. I have the Phantom psych profile right here. I can compile a psych profile on you and compare the results. Yeah, I was reading the comics I saw one time. Sorry to get off track again. Where this person is wearing a mask, and in the end, the hero goes to like figure, okay, now to reveal your true identity. They rip off the mask. He's wearing another mask, but this one just says "Nope" across the forehead. It's great. And later, the guy's like, "Yeah, I wore 2 masks in the hot desert sun for 2 days just for that big reveal." Compile a psych file on you and compare the results. It will prove that you're the Phantom. It's time for me to show you the real meaning of the phrase, "The end justifies the means." That voice. Those words. Is it gonna be that the school guy? Yep, there he is. His face is big. Ah! Why? 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 Why is he back? Why is he back? I can have such evidence for precise. He's back! But Professor means mask? Take what I want by any means necessary. Now give me that evidence. Huh? Humph. Time to take out the trash. Ah! Humph, time to take out trash permanently. How could you? Don't do that! Why do you have to? Now do you see now how powerful the injustifies the means can be? Okay, I'm blocking it. It's fine.
Silence.
Fine. It's over there too. It's everywhere. How pathetic. You can't even speak without wearing another man's face. Oh, that's the life of an undercover agent for you. My real face has no meaning or value to me at all. Or perhaps it is really the case that you don't even know who you are anymore. Hmm? What must you see when you look in the mirror, Mr. Phantom? Not an awful lot, I wager. Well, aren't you just the master of psychology, Blackwell? That's right, I don't know who I am. Ah! Why? I'm always looking at someone else for my assignments. I don't remember what my face looks like. Or even what my personality was like. My face. Memories. Personality. Beliefs. Emotions. And soul. I left them all behind. It's kind of sad, really. I have no self. I have no one. I am... Ah! Nothing but an endless abyss. Can you not pick a different person for that? Well, what's with this guy? Is he even still human? This guy's from another case we did earlier. And now we resume with your lesson, Professor Wright. Oh, huh? I believe you made this argument earlier. If you were to analyze the blood on the moon rock, you could prove that I am the Phantom. I believe there was blood on the moon rock in that capsule. Now that we know you aren't even Bobby Fulbright. I know, but Dory's gotta go to bed, so I'm trying to push it, Zarek, so don't worry about it. Okay? I'll get it as soon as we finish this. Your claims of a Phantom trap won't work anymore. Then why don't you bring this moon rock in? It's decisive evidence from the Hope capsule. I think I will do just that. Get ready, because the Hope capsule is about to seal your... Fudge! That's not what we wanted to say. It's courtroom bombing from the other day. The capsule was there in the courtroom as evidence, and it was blown to smithereens. Looks like you have finally caught on. No! Don't do it! Full marks for full marks to defense for effort. I hate... Ah! It's over there, too. Okay. What a shame your hope was lost in that courtroom explosion. Alright, so I'm just blocking. Ah! That's the real reason this courtroom was blown up. It's all for the Phantom to destroy that one piece of evidence. I can't believe it. Have we really reached the dead end after coming all this way? Is all the evidence we have on this guy really been destroyed? How dare you continue to call me the Phantom? As I've said all along, I'm just a nameless undercover agent.
Objection!
And Vince will continue to assert that you are the Phantom. Furthermore, we have proof. Or at least a prayer. I'm afraid that won't do, Mr. Wright. At least put some weight behind your swing, right, Dono? I know, I'm trying. There's only one thing that can unmask this menace, the moon rock. That was blown to bits in the courtroom bombing. And yet, is it really gone without a trace? What if some time apart some little fragment? So is this. Yes, you can see the stolen moon rock there too. Yes, no, it looks like it's being... I know it is. That strange black and yellow thing on the left side of the picture. Very well, Mr. Wright, let's see your proof. What evidence will finally prove the Phantom's identity? Boom, 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 we got it. This thing.
Take that!
Huh? Isn't that the bomb that blew up the courtroom? And the moon rock along with it? Are you saying this will reveal the Phantom's identity? Yes, Your Honor. Focus your attention on this photo taken after the bombing. Specifically right here. Boom, 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 boom. Bam!
Take that!
This is a red herring. Looks like the moon rock, but it's not. That's just a caution tape. Let's take a look at this newspaper article. This article about the Hat One. Now, please note the strange black and yellow rock there on the left. That's the moon rock. And when we look at this photo of the bomb fragments, see how there is a rock-like object with the same coloration? Oh my, yes, I see it. It would seem that the moon rock was much more durable than Phantom thought. Take a look at all the fragments that the police found. We'll likely found one with blood. A DNA testing on that blood will prove the witness is indeed the Phantom. Unbelievable! But that's impossible. Humph. A surprise to be sure. That's one bloody tough rock. Let's have the fragments tested straight away. Oh, and you'll be having a DNA test too. Fulbright. Bailiff, contact the police department immediately and order the testing. Yeah, we use luminol to spray on it. Good bird. Good Taka. Taka, good job. Good job. Dr. Blackwell, what did the test results show? There's a rock fragment that had blood on it that appeared to be several years old. DNA testing revealed? Well, I'm sure you know full well what it revealed. Is it the guy I thought it was all along? Bam! So they confirmed his witness's blood, didn't they? There's no use trying to talk your way out of it anymore. Admit it, you're the Phantom.
Objection!
Huh? Mr. Wright, did you just raise an objection? To yourself? No, I didn't say a word. That was my objection, Apollo. Huh? Face off! Why? It was a pretty good objection, too. Don't you think? I like it. Now he's me? So, did you have an objection or not, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, no. Not really, Your Honor. No, not you, Mr. Wright. I mean, the witness, Mr. Wright. Could this trial get any more insane? Mr. Wright, this fragment of rock in the photograph looks just like it. How can you be so sure they're pieces of the same moon rock that was at the robotics lab? Can you explain what you mean? Well, there may be been a rock or two in the courtroom that had my blood on it. But who else would be able to do the faces like this, Dory? How do you know they're not just rocks? You can't prove they're the moon rock, right?
Objection!
Don't be absurd. Just compare the fragment with the rock in the newspaper article. You can see they're the same. They have the exact same coloration.
Objection!
And maybe some other rock with the same coloration happened to be in the courtroom. How likely a rock with such a unique appearance just happened to be here? But you can't deny it's a possibility.
Objection!
If only we had another piece of it! But your blood was found on one of the fragments. Apollo, there's nothing suspicious about my blood being on a piece of rock. And why not? I know it sounds like an excuse, but 7 years ago, I tripped and fell in this very courtroom. And I was hurt pretty badly. And that's how my blood found its way onto a piece of rubble. You must realize how ridiculous that sounds. And yet, I suppose it's not completely out of the question. Ha ha ha, I see you're starting to sweat, Mr. Wright. I thought that the worst times are when lawyers had to force their biggest smiles. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Well, then why don't we just get those fragments analyzed? You asked an expert to verify if they were from the moon rock in the robotics lab or not. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that just isn't going to be possible. And why not? In order to prove that the fragments are from what you say they are from, you need a sample of the moon rock from 7 years ago to compare it with. Gee, if only we had one! If only we had one somewhere, you know, hidden. Sorry, I'm just scratching my ear. You know, sometimes my ear just itches. So, don't mind me. But we'll find wherever that moon rock is hiding. We'll find it. That moon rock doesn't exist anymore, and there's no sample data left either. So you see, sort of going back in time, there's no way to prove that any of the fragments are from that moon rock. Oh. No! There's really no way to prove it. Ha ha ha. Are you finally ready to throw in the towel?
Objection!
Was that really me? Yep. So the moon rock doesn't exist anymore, huh? That's right. It's such a valuable rock, too. A shame, really. That's lost to us forever. He's wrong. It's not completely lost. There's another piece of it, right here by our side. A shining fragment of hope that can turn everything around. Found a piece of evidence to put this phantom away for good. Found a piece of evidence, Dory. You can go to bed after that, okay? This has a piece of evidence that completely contradicts your claim. You have what now? A final fragment of hope that was passed down with great love and care. We do? We do, even if the person holding it hasn't realized it yet. Is this true, Mr. Wright? Pay no attention to him, Your Honor. He's just bluffing, as usual. I wonder if you'll be able to force your biggest smile when you see what I've got. Try me. The piece of evidence that shows the original moon rock is completely lost is this. Bam! An earring that Dr. Sykes gave to Athena. The stone was cut from a real moon rock that was being used for research. Bam! It's right there in her ear. And it's been the whole time. Now we know why my ear was itchy. Just about the only things my mother left me are widgets and this earring. Maybe she'd love me in her own way. Athena, you may not know it, but your mother left with you with a very important piece of evidence. She did? You're bluffing. You don't have anything of that kind. Oh, but we do. Evidence that will finally corner you. Because we have a moon rock of our own. Yeah. Oh! You mean... Exactly. A gift Dr. Sykes left her daughter. Brandon Fox. Oh, we got, Black Dress Fox. We got back to default. Gift Dr. Sykes left her daughter. An item Athena has cherished and worn all these years. As distant as Dr. Sykes may have seemed to her daughter, that fragment of love will shake off the darkness of the past and give us all hope for the future. This is the defensive sample of the moon rock.
Take that!
That's your sample? This earring that Miss Sykes always wears was made from that original moon rock. What? All this time? It was right here all along? Bam! Nail in the coffin! Put a fork in him, he's done! No, it can't be! If the composition of the bound fragments and the earring are found to be a match, then it'll prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the origin of the fragment is in this photo, and since the test results showed that the blood on the fragments was yours, this means that the identity you tried so hard to hide will finally be revealed. The identity I tried to hide. I don't have an identity to hide. I may not have Athena's ears, but now even I can hear the fear in your voice. Fear? I don't feel fear. I left all my emotions behind years ago. I thought I did too, but now my emotions are back. Every human being feels fear. Except you can't face the emotions inside you. You can't face them because you have nothing. No love, no trust. I suppose you do. I didn't have anybody to support me at first, either. I couldn't face the fear inside me. Couldn't get over the trauma of my past. Like I said, I don't feel fear.
Objection!
Then you're just a coward for running away from yourself. When I had my doubts about Miss Sykes, I felt like I would collapse under the weight. But I wanted to trust her. And I knew I could trust Mr. Wright to uncover the truth. That's why I was able to face my suspicions without hesitation. Running away from myself? Ha ha ha! How can I run from myself when there's nothing inside? Nothing at all. Is he Teddy from Persona 4?
Objection!
I know it's hard for someone as unwilling to trust others as you to understand, but people have emotions. It's just a fact of life, and so people can be weak at times. That's exactly why people need to trust one another. So they can gain the strength to face themselves when things are at their weakest. Without trusting others, how can you ever hope to face your fears? The fear inside of me? Is this? No. Ah! Ah! I'm afraid. I'm scared. Ah! I feel fear. You cannot run yourself. Remove that mask and unleash your emotions. Confront your guilt head on. With your own true face. My own true face? No, please don't. I know you're here. Where are you? Gee, I haven't read anything yet. Honest. My own true face! I don't have one. My face! My face! My face! He's going through all the characters from all the episodes. Is my face? Is it? Is it? No, that's not it. No! Is it me either? Ah! Is this me? Which one is my face? What am I? Who am I? Ah! Done and dusted. I guess we may never know. Shudder. A sniper attack in this very courtroom. Why wouldn't people be diving for this judge has been scared of everything. And now like a sniper just took somebody out in the witness stand for like 20 feet from him. He's like, oh. Never thought I'd come to this. Guess we'll just keep on going with the trial. It chills me to my bones. But the police are doing everything they can to track down the sniper as we speak. Prosecutor Blackwell? How is Detective Fulbright? I mean, his imposter doing? He's a lucky fellow. The bullet didn't hit any vital organs. He appears to be in no danger of dying. Well, that was fortunate for all of us. The analysis of that final piece of evidence Raidono submitted is in. Composition of Miss Sykes' earring and the fragment with the blood on it match. We can now be certain that this is a fragment of the moon rock in question. The murders and bombings at the Space Center, both past and present. The bombing of courtroom number 4, and all of his other crimes as numerous as the stars. Under suspicion of all these things, the spy known as the Phantom has been incarcerated. The prosecutor's office is now responsible for his well-being. There is still a myriad of things we wish him to tell us about, after all. Thank you, Prosecutor Blackwell. You make a good point. You make an excellent point. Where did I get the impression that the judge had good common sense? Well, it's time to finally bring this trial to an end. But before I do, will the defendant please return to her proper place? Yes, Your Honor. I mean, she knows she's going to be found innocent, so what's the big deal? Now then, this court finds the defendant, Athena Sykes, not guilty. We did it! Yay! Confetti! I'll pet the bird. Court is adjourned. I really need to brush my tail. But I'm gonna try to finish it out because I know Dory's gotta go to bed. So we're gonna finish out the little closeout and we'll they never showed it, Dory. The problem is, it's just someone we don't know. Why are you making it worse? Alright, I'm hydrating. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Pearls, and thank you for being there for Athena. It's the least I could do. Athena was great, wasn't she? It's like these guys. They don't really have faces, but we don't know who they are. Athena was great, wasn't she? She was so strong throughout the whole trial. Daddy! I'm so glad to see you! Trucy, are you alright? Are you hurt? I'm fine, Daddy. I was doing magic tricks for the other hostages to keep our spirits up. That's our Trucy for you. I'm really glad to see you're safe. Right. I fear I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. Edgeworth. We never would have caught him if it weren't for all of you. Oh, come on, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? You're the ones who have been tracking the Phantom all this time. Plus, you're the one who gave Blackwell permission to serve as prosecutor, right? Yes, well, we knew the Phantom was somewhere nearby. Police and I were trying to find him. We never did manage to do so until this trial. We never would have won this trial without you. It should help us prosecute those key to a successful conclusion. Besides, it was you that saw to it that I got my attorney's badge back, wasn't it? So you figured it out, did you? Yeah, getting my license back went just a little too smoothly, you know? Should have been much harder after the evidence forging scandal. I owed you a few favors. Hey, Edgeworth. Think we can finally bring the Dark Age of the Law to an end? Even the darkest night turns to dawn eventually. Our sun will rise again. Besides, now that Prosecutor Blackwell has been cleared of all charges, a great deal of the mistrust towards the court system should have been swept away. You know, you could have said that with a bigger smile, Edgeworth. It won't kill you. Instead, the furrows on that brow of yours just keep getting deeper and deeper. Touch your smile more, huh? I'll think about it. I thought I was actually gonna smile for a second. Silly me. Complicated love-hate relationship between lifelong rivals. Athena. I'm forever in your debt. You went to all that trouble, even taking the bar exam while you were overseas. Well, I knew that if I didn't get your sentence overturned fast, you'd be executed. So I studied and studied. I was frantic. I'm so glad I made it in time. Tears of joy, just barely. But I still made it. That a go, Athena. It's good to see you finally let your tears out. Yes, I survived by the skin of my teeth, thanks to you. It's a shame on you, Simon, for trying to throw your life away like that. It's never my intention to just throw my life away. But some things in this world are more important than your own life. Like what? My honor-bound duty to protect with my life. My mentor's most beloved treasure. Huh? That's some loyalty. This guy really is a samurai through and through. Well, looks like we can breathe easy now. Apollo, Athena, thank you both. It took all of us together to pull it off. You bet, boss. What a team we are, huh? It was definitely the most amazing turnabout I've ever seen. I'm a lucky guy. My office has the best, most capable lawyers around. Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'm going to work extra hard to make up for all the worry I caused. Apollo Justice is fine and ready to go. Let's hear it for the Right Anything Agency. Well, nobody's going to try harder than me, so you better watch out, Apollo. Time is free thanks to Mr. Wright. But there are so many more people out there who need our help. You're right, and I'll be needing you both to help them. We still have a long way to go. Get ready, you two. We won a major victory, but the war is far from over. There are still people out there suffering under false charges we need defending. We got a lot of work ahead of us. If you ever hope to fully bring the Dark Age of the Law to a close. Hey, I know one thing we have to do. Let's celebrate. With a bowl of piping hot noodles. Huh? Nothing like a bowl of Eldoon's noodles. That's noodle backward, by the way. After trial, all on Mr. Wright's tab. That's how it works at the Right Anything Agency, right, Mr. Wright? Huh? Huh? Humph. As a boss, it's your duty to express gratitude to your people for their great work. Did we actually get paid for this trial? In that case, I'm enjoying the festivities. I would greatly welcome a bowl of noodles. Huh? 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 I have an idea, Daddy. Why don't you just invite everybody involved with the case? The more the merrier, right? Oh, Mr. Nick, look how far you've come. Who knew you'd grow up to be such a generous gentleman? Guys? Under these circumstances, there's only one thing I can say. What if I could join in? Hey, no fair. I want to say it too. Okay, here we go. Objection! How'd I do? Not bad. Oh! I was trying to think of something nice that I could do for Polly now that he's back. So I decided to go around and get a bunch of jobs for him to do. Find a lost cat, install an air conditioner, give a computer lesson, find a lost item. I think I should have found him a few legal cases. Nah, that's okay. This is the Right Anything Agency after all. Having a lawyer look for a lost cat. Yeah, now it's just credit story. There's not really much anything. It's just gonna go through all the characters and they talk. Dean and Apollo were so wonderful in court. I better stay as much as I can if I want to be a judge someday. My grandma says eat lots of peppers and they'll ignite your passion. I better figure out which to grow. Peppers. Oh, thank you for the gift of sub, Dory. Maybe I should go with Hides the Sun Red Peppers instead. Good night. Yeah, thank you for the gift of sub. Sleep well, have good dreams, okay? I'm sorry I kept you up so late. In the dark ages of the law, you say. Tissus, how naive. Don't you know if something's necessary to get a guilty verdict by any means possible? What? They're putting me under investigation? Chief Prosecutor wants to see me? Eek! And unfortunately, the stuff is keep going. Oh, we got Goth Fox. B? I've been asked to debut the great masked wrestler Tim Montero. It is B. He's scheduled to go up against the Amazing Ninetales next, though. What do I do? What to do? Fight to the finish with myself? Why don't you ask Mr. Demon Lawyer to be the Amazing Ninetales, too? That's not a bad idea. I may be all for it. Caw, 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 caw! If you're to meet as foes, are we, my little friend? Is he buff enough for that? I don't think Phoenix is buff enough for that. Would you believe it? I'm an alderman of Ninetales Vale now. Pretty impressive, eh? I took over after Rex QB for the good of my beloved village. What do you say? Would you like to make a little donation to help us out? Hey you, what do you think you're doing sneaking into the manor? Ah! Jig's up! Better make a run for it. Still gotta brush, very badly. Gotta brush. Brush, brush, brush. Soon, soon. Thought I wanted to be an artist, but after seeing the amazing job Athena did, I started becoming genuinely interested in law, so now I'm studying for the bar exam. Hydrate. Why are you making it worse? I'm going to prosecute Athena someday. You'll S-E-E. Oh, I'm studying my buns off too. Not for the bar exam. I'm going to pass the Themis entrance exam on my own merit this time. With a score of 100 points, of course. Phew, Juniper, our dream will live on forever! Yeah, sorry, this doesn't pause, so I can't, like, just take a drink. Okay, got you. I found really sweet boxes for all three of them, but they won't wear them. So I want to be a legal journalist instead of a lawyer or a judge. But anyway, thanks to the trial, the school newspaper future is as bright as can be. Now, let's see what the fresh blood have to say on the new school paper. Our editor cried so hard at graduation rehearsal, our cardboard box got sacked. Oh, Gavin! The one-night-only reunion concert, I still remember that evening of passion. President of the student council saying like no high school student I've ever heard. When she's a judge in her own court someday, I'd love to have a jam session with her. It'll be the coolest trial ever, yeah? You can already hear it now. I guess it's a good cleaning from top to bottom. But it's already a mess again. I guess the only thing I can do now is clean up the attitudes of the people in this office. Been missing my dude to come here once her training's over. It simply must be done. Got to brush. It's becoming unpleasant now. How am I going to live with a tail? Ha! Human's dreams for outer space will never die. In fact, planning for the Hot 3 rocket has already officially begun. Look upon me, people, of this great nation, and witness the glory of Yuri Cosmos. What do you... Oh, Director. Yes, yes. Rocket preparations are fully complete. Yes. You say everything to me. This is Director Yuri Cosmos. So I'm getting choked up. Everybody's so excited. I'm going to the moon in a new rocket. And if Athena or Mommy met us to come to the moon, I'd love to show them around. Which is more interesting? Montes Bernays or the Mare Tranquillitatis? I think they would like either one. Yay, hooray! They don't give me time to read that hard word. I wonder how Miss Ara is doing. I'd rather be near Miss Ara than on the moon. Oh, Miss Ara, I just want you to use me again like you used to. What? Well, it takes all kinds. Everybody has different things they like. Ready for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! I'm going to the moon for real this time. B, and for Clay. Thanks for Lars. I know now I should never give up. But I'm worried. I can't breathe in space. In fact, it's cold as heck. Oh man, now I'm getting really nervous. No, I'm not employed here. I simply came to request their services in defense of my sister. But no one's around. I've been kept waiting for a long time. And what sort of case brings you here? Oh? Your father was accused and you wish for Athena to defend him? Oh, and perhaps he and I shall meet in the courtrooms in the near future. Really got to brush so badly. Why does my tail itch so much? Cause it needs to be brushed. Look forward to your next month's salary assessment. Eek! Please forgive me! That new person? Who's paying? Oh, that guy. That's the lawyer that got pulled out. Michael's acquittal has brought all manner of ills to the prosecutor's office to light. It seems solving that case has thawed the chill of winter into the warmth of spring. Now, oh right, yet another debt of gratitude. I will repay him one day. You can trust in that. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, do we pull it off? Are we good? Is that it? Can we speed up? Is that it? Is there more? Are we done? I mean, there's DLC, yeah, but I got a brush. So, is there anything more in this? I'm not gonna miss anything if I go brush. I got a brush so bad. I got a brush so very, very bad. Okay. You guys watch this. I'll just put up this thing so you'll be able to see still. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Why is black screen? What happened? Ah! Did I make it back just in time?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be
T
fine.
minus 15 seconds.
I made it back just in time!
10,
I didn't press anything, it just happened.
8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Liftoff.
We have liftoff. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, I should have her, whatever the ear things. It took her ears.
Mr. Starbuck!
You'll be fine. Just believe in yourself.
The moon's closer than you think!
It's really not. Most people think the moon is really close. It's so far away.
Thanks, guys. I wouldn't have made it back into space if it wasn't for you.
I'm trying to remember. Do I know how far the moon is away? I want to say it's like 491 miles. Oh, I was way off. It's 238,900 miles. I'm way off. 238,000 miles. Almost 239,000. Through the years, I've seen as much joy as heartache, honesty as deceit. But just as Mr. Starbuck was about able to escape the harsh pull of his fears and despair, I believe that hope and friendship can lift us all up toward a brighter tomorrow. I believe that as well. That's why you're all my friends. Every single one of you. The end. Alright, Treeborn. Treeborn. You made this request. You have the decision. Yes or no? We have 45 minutes left tonight. 45 minutes. I'm also supposed to run an ad, but I'm just, whatever. I don't care. I'm just not gonna run it. So, yes or no? Alright, you got it. Spirit of Justice.
On the western edge of the Far East.
Wait, what? Hold on. Just don't look. Nobody look. Nobody look. Nobody look. Why did I go DLC? What's going on? Eject! Eject! I hit eject. Why'd it do that? You saw the button. Every other time it's like, oh, it goes to the next one. Alright, screw it, let's go. No, other game, not this game. Switch games. This one, right? Alright, can we just start? Alright, let's do it.
My name is Phoenix Wright, head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. Although, I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job. And what a case it was. It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
Ba-da-da. Wait a minute. There's only one. There's not another DLC case. There's only one. Arg! There be pirates! Captain Pink Star against, the Dread Pirate. Something.
Marla, you made it just in time. We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free.
What is with the mustache?
We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
I thought it was a kids TV show, but I guess it's like a SeaWorld. Well, I thought it was so sad. I saw a sad picture. It was a picture of SeaWorld in the United States, I think in Florida, from the satellite, and they had colored the orca tank where the orcas lived their entire lives, the color like blue. And they colored the parking lot where people park their cars. They colored that like green or something like that. And the place where the orcas spend their entire lives was like 1% the size of the parking lot of SeaWorld. 1%. That's where they spend their entire life. Giant whales. Bigger than a car. You're like one parking spot. I don't know. Today's my first day back on the job as a lawyer. Putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Trixie said, "Looking good, Daddy." Random Fox. Oh, we got Space Fox. There's Space Fox B. Yeah. So, Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge? Wow. The ship-shaped aquarium show is great. Can't get enough of it. Athena? I still can't believe they showed Swashbuckler Spectacular on TV. Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing? You've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now. How can you even suggest such a thing? This show is therapeutic. Boss here asking you guys a question. What's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale? What? What you doing? Anything? Animal-assisted therapy is established psychiatric treatment. That's true. You're kidding. That kind of thing really exists. It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I still go there every now and then to further my psychological studies. Sorry, psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so... Hey, don't you think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? Work? But we've already cleaned the toilet twice each. Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge, I see? Wow, congrats for getting your attorney's badge back, boss. Thanks, starting today I'm officially a lawyer again. Jeez, took him long enough to notice. Gee, Mr. Wright, with that badge on, you suddenly look so... capable. Haha, thanks. Like I was some lazy bum, you know. Why did you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Ah, well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise. What could be so important? Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we better start taking on lots of work. I'm all for that. Let's get this agency hopping. Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I was last for this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in. The owner of Ship-Shaped Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, has been murdered. Suspect in the case is reportedly already in custody. It's the girl, the red-haired girl, inside the aquarium. Is that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena? It is. Can't believe it. A murder at the Ship-Shaped Aquarium. But I love that place. We need to get to the bottom of this. Really? Let's have a look then. I need Phoenix Wright to save my friend. Oh, I guess it's not her. Well, who in the world is this? Are you a client? Wait. That costume. It looks just like... I got it. You must work at Ship-Shaped Aquarium. That's right. You may know it. Okay, that was a good one. You men know it. I'm Sasha Buckler. I perform like an agile catfish in our pirate show. It'll blowfish your mind. Oh, because cat. I was like, what? Catfish aren't all that agile. They just like... we had a kind of catfish in our aquarium when I was younger. And it just kind of just sat there all day. You give it a little wafer and it just goes and gets the wafer. That's it. You know? Blowfish? Those puns foundered a bit. That was a good one, too. Hey, I figured out the client's identity. Chalk one up for analytical psychology. Or just know her name. My friend's under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I gotta find this Phoenix Wright guy. Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers, too. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask. Same goes for me, too, Miss Buckler. Haha, just call me Sasha. And I'll call you all by your first names, too. That's alright. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena. You have to help me. Please save my friend. Guess we better start by asking her more about her defense request. Alright, what's going on? Miss Buckler, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help? My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Shipshape Aquarium. Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. Yes, well, our aquarium is pirate ship themed. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too. The orca has a mustache, too! That's awesome. That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there. Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've already decided she's guilty. I think they're going to give her the death penalty. But what? What happened to due process? My friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she murdered anyone. They won't believe me. It's the orca. They think the orca killed him. And so they're just going to have her put down. Well, they went right. I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight. Wait a minute. Don't tell me she picked you as all because of a bad pun. Ouch. I see my reputation doesn't precede me. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha? I'll be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. They said stuff like, there's no merit to taking your case, or, I'm not sure I can help. They're all as cruel as sharks, with hearts purer than whitebait. Oh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration. With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. Helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place. And then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances. I guess my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though. I thought to myself, maybe I could save my friend. It's you, Phoenix. Quite a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back. I don't want to let Sasha down. Or her friend. Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend. That's what I was thinking. Sasha, we'll accept your case. You will? Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. Oh, no time to stand around and mull it over things. Ah, it's another fish. There's gonna be a lot of fish puns, aren't there? I'll shoot me my friend right away. Come Shipshape Aquarium with me. You got it. And I'll go too. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy is back. You never know when a new client might stop by. How come I'm the one who has to stay behind? Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? Bye, Apollo. Go to the aquarium. July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium. Also, I just realized you can see her bikini under the skirt. I didn't realize that. You can see it poking out the top. Wow, this is gorgeous. It's just like being under the sea. Under the sea. See, there's her bikini. It's the Aqua Tunnel, our pride and joy. We are really glad you like it. That one's a stretch. I'm going ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Take a look around the tunnel, and then come to meet me at the pool up ahead on the right. Hey boss, look at the cute little fish. I bet it would be delicious grilled. Seriously? Is that really all you can think of? Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Oh, and here comes some grilled chicken. Oh, it's a little penguin. That's not a chicken. It's a penguin. Have you guys seen the video of, what's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch. Can't pronounce penguin. It's like Pegwin. Come here, little cutie. Whee! Penguins are adorable. It ignored me. Maybe it was hungry, too. Oh, look! It dropped something. Oh, before we get to that, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So I remember when I was in high school, we went to this aquarium. And it had these tunnels like this, and it had moving walkways for the tunnels because people are obviously too lazy to just walk and look at the same time. So you just stood on the moving walkway. Well, I went with a group of high schoolers, like a big group of high schoolers, kids all over the place. And so, my friends and I had this idea. Most of my friends are troublemakers, and I kind of went along with it. Every moving walkway had an emergency stop button. And apparently, whenever some emergency stop was hit, the aquarium staff would have to walk the entire walkway to make sure nobody was stuck. And just walk it and eyeball it. And of course, it like stopped everybody from moving, and everybody had to walk for a little bit. You know, get some of their... Anyway. So we kind of took turns pressing it. Like, just, you know, we split up. And one person pressed it and disappeared. You know, like, then like 15 minutes later, a different person pressed it and disappeared. And then when my turn came, they had posted a guard on the button to make sure nobody pressed it. Here's something too. Oh, look, it dropped something. Stafford's Swashbuckler Spectacular Show. That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in his backpack. Just passing out flyers, huh? How cute. A carrier penguin that distributes flyers. We could use one of those for our office. Swashbuckler flyer added for record. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll fix it. Okay, fix it. Oh, wrong button. Wrong keyboard. Right button, wrong keyboard. Let's see. Look, it dropped something. Here, you have to pause if you want to see this stuff, if you missed it before. So go through. Make sure you can see it. There we go. That ought to cover it. So, in case you missed it, because I was Big Fox blocking the screen. Yeah, you're right. Time to roll up our sleeves. Not you too! Alright, we're gonna go ahead and kick Kyle for that. Kidding. Huh? I don't see Sasha. Ah, are you two the lawyers Miss Buckler mentioned? Detective Fulbright, are you the lead detective on this case? That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. And who's your sea urchin like friend there? I don't believe we met. Is he talking about me? I'm a Phoenix lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright. People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You sure are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky, right? This guy is even louder than Apollo. So where's the suspect being questioned? And where's Miss Buckler? Here I be, me buckos. Eek! Ah! Shiver me timbers! There be one of the dread pirate... No stashes. Scurvy swabs. I beg your pardon? I'm not anyone's swab. Scurvy or otherwise. More shameless than a sea lion, you be, trying to make off with me best bucko. If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks. Squeak. Squeak. I'll leave the mustache stay on. So Sasha, what's going on here? Let me introduce you. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. But she only responds to Orla. That's what people call her. I'm her trainer. She's a suspect in the murder, but she never hurt anybody. I told you. I called it. Sweet. She's the suspect? Yeah, and thank goodness she came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of you. I just know you'll save Orla. She's using them now. What? I called it. Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was. An Orcus, the suspect? Our client's an orca? Is this for real? Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsie. Ooh, Barracuda. That's one very big oopsie. By the way, what was with that mustache earlier? Oh, this be part of my costume for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. When I'd be wearing this mustache, I'd be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. The transformation is dramatic as pufferfishes, wouldn't you say? Oh, it has 8 pufferfishes. I don't think I would ever say that. It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla's wearing a pirate hat, right? How did the mustache stay on? That's what I want to know. Yep, she really loves wearing hats. She wears them on all the time. Her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's the problem. Well, yeah! I see. Well, why don't we start with you, telling us a little bit more about Orla. Orla the Orca. So you're really serious about me defending Orla? Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you once questioned Annabelle during a trial, and that got your client off the hook. No way, you did that? I might have tried something like that at one point in my career. But you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or ask Apollo for all the juicy details. When I heard you discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out. I have to warn you, though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? Tweet. Yeah, 'cause I think I made her mad. Parrot case? I don't remember. I won't have you talk that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know. The parrot case. Do I remember the parrot case? Nope. Sorry, it's all gone. Yeah, boss, they have emotions just like we do. So sorry, is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? Don't worry, she says she's forgives you. At the lake. At the lake. Those orcs are very picky eaters, or they here only eat fish. At the lake. Oh wait, where Edgeworth did the murder and the bird heard the thing, and so we testified about what the guy said. Vaguely remember that. Captain went to feed Orla this morning, then he was found dead in his very room. Tell us more about his death. So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered. Yeah, it was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed. Orca pool is this tank here? Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so the guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor. Skirter and I heard the scream and came running into his pool room, where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile, Captain. I still can't believe he's dead. Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he? Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on you. Sad goldfish. I don't get it. Okay, time to snap her out of it. There it is. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime? Do you think any reason why Orla would come under suspicion? We think Orla went berserk during practice for Swashbuckler Spectacular. Orla would never do anything like that. Right, Orla? Wait. I didn't know orcas could do that. Actually, I don't think they can. That's, like seals. Oh, just look at that face. Isn't she adorable? The charges have to be false. I hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness. That's right. We base them on facts. Take a look at this. Oh, the victim, huh? He's got a wound on his head. Here's my thought. He slipped and fell, hit his head on the side of the tank, and was in the water. And this is probably the wound they think is what killed him, but that was her grabbing him and pulling him out. That's my theory. Great perspective. The victim and the orca were alone was here. What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. So the body added to the record. What's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim? They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming them underwater. Maybe these organs did that just by pulling the victim into a 65-foot pool. They ramming him while they were in the water. Without any suspects besides Orla, this would be one tough case. Have they done an autopsy yet? Probably not. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack makes sense. Why is a woman ordered? Accidental death due to failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. Medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy. So Orla's gonna be put down without a proper investigation? That's it fair. That's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright. The incident wasn't determined to be a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Miss Sykes. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is not the victim himself, so all we can do is hold the orca responsible. Phoenix, is there anything you can do? We're going to put Orla down. Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do anything I can to help them. How do I help an orca? Wait. Yes, I can do this. There's not going to be a court. I'll find the real killer. Well, thank you, Phoenix. I'll do everything I can to help you. Wait just one moment. You're not a police officer or a prosecutor. You're not even officially a defendant's lawyer. You have no right to investigate. I'm not officially Orla's lawyer, huh? In that case, you know exactly what I have to do. Yes, I can do this. Wait, what? I have my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court. Huh? Even Orca deserves a fair trial. I just assumed there wasn't going to be a trial, but okay. If the woman responsible for Orla is dead, I'll take responsibility for her. You what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? What the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too. Aren't you insane? It's a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case would never go to court. Let's investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to the trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. I guess so. Who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale? It's never been done before, doesn't mean we can't do it now. But, yeah, everything that's ever been done, it's been done for the first time. Once. Please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake. The police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. You mean it? Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright. Little do we know. Just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I better be off. You two are our lifeboat. I'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. I got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation. I like her. We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyer, we'll do everything we can. This case in the court, we need a prosecutor to make an indictment. Can't find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case. There's got to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla. Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area other than her. What are all those? So we better look for something to prove him wrong. I'm gonna make a note of that so I don't forget. Sure, organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own. I just have to jot down notes on the case in the court records as I go along. Yeah, that's what Treeborn thought. I was just following the path. Use it sort of as a to-do list. Great idea. I'll add things too. And whenever we're stuck, we just refer to the notes. For my notes, I just open the court record E, and then flip them to QE. Okay, there. Note jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene. There'll be some evidence here we can use in court. Saving the crime scene for every angle was the key here. That's right. To change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's see what we can find using WASDA. Already we can use the name to change our perspective. If there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away. Like that outline of the body in the far right. There. Of course, talking to everybody involved is one of the keys to good investigation. I can't talk. One of the keys to a good investigation. Exactly. If you present items, people might learn even more. Alright, it all boils down to thorough legwork. Let's get started. Alright, so we're gonna examine, I think. Or wait, do I have anything else to say? No, we're good. Let's examine. Let's start with these. It's too far away to get a good look. I better get a little closer first. Oh. Does that show makeup above Orla's eye? That's right. It's a starfish. Kind of makes her look like a punk rock and pirate, don't you think? Punk rock pirate killer whale. Oh, and it's official. Tiger's on the road to ruin. Well, I think Orla's one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you wanted during the show? I give her signals with this whistle. Oh, but I didn't hear anything just now. It sounds out of the range of the human hearing, just like a dog whistle. Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater. That's so cool. Wish I could give commands to Orla. Maybe I can do that. All they have to do is learn the signals. They need to have one of our whistles. Sure to press it. Anyone can use it. So did someone command her to do it? Gee, thanks. They're gonna suspect her, so we're gonna end up defending her, and then we'll find the real killer. The actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach them to you. They're top secret. I don't think I've ever seen a dog whistle. Besides in movies. Yikes, look at that huge octopus. Must be a show prop too. One of his legs is missing though. Would it be exciting to take on a huge enemy like that? I'd like to give it a try myself. As a lawyer, that is. You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to object it, right? It doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool. Why would it? There's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans 2 whole floors. Maybe visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. They said on TV that sometimes they get behind-the-scenes tours. But that swashbuckler spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy. The setting sun. Sunsets always remind me of how quickly the day goes by. Oh, boss, it's just a painted backdrop, you know. Down at Athena, of course I know. I guess they use it for the swashbuckler spectacular. It's handmade. Well, I just got an idea. Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop and present it to the judge when things aren't going our way? Then we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant. I almost want to see how the judge would respond to that. Alright, is there anything else we can see from this angle? There's a piece of meat and plastic hoops. Where's the meat? The plastic hoops spinning from the ceiling. Alright, whatever. Talk about a clash of decor. Can I look? I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed such large chunks though? All orcas are carnivores. You know that, right? Of course, silly. And I love meat too. Protein's your body's basic building block after all. But that meat is made out of rubber. That Orla could really eat it if she wanted to. Oh, that, okay. I thought that was a cookie. I didn't see the bone. You tell me she jumps all the way up there and doesn't get a reward? Poor girl, after all that effort. I don't think Orla's as dumb as you think she is. I think we're out of stuff here. Right. Next one. Let's go this way. Is that my badge? Okay. 1 second. Doors are slightly open. There are police officers standing outside. Guess they're watching to make sure we don't try any funny business. I just said it. I suddenly feel the urge to do something. How about if I suddenly break out some squat exercises? That'd be pretty funny. I tried to squat at work today, and my legs were like on fire from my pants rubbing my skin. It was very unpleasant. I had to give up. Yeah, that might cause a few raised eyebrows in ways you don't want, Athena. Okay, we'll back out. Badge. Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know anything about. That's alright. Don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk. Okay. They should have done to Apollo. Looks like the control panel for that crane apparatus. There's sure a lot of buttons. When I see so many buttons, I start to get fidgety. I know what you mean. You start itching to push them, right? Now I start itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons. May I remind you that I'm your boss, not your guinea pig? Well, it's not going to notice me from here. I better move around to the front. Wilson! Oh, look, there's a ball in the water. Is that another prop for the show? That's one of Orla's toys. She plays volleyball with it. It's usually in the bin. I guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday. Oh, I wish I could play volleyball with Orla. You have as much fight in you as a mean old lobster. I like it. There are many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball. Her fastball? Yeah, she likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. She hears the sound the ball makes when it crashes into stuff. Well, maybe some other time. She only went from fighting the lobster to luck to a hermit crab. Alright, well, I think it's about everything we get here. Oh, look at that! Shark cannon! Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom! Are these cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something? But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks? Think about how crazy it'd be to have sharks go flying through the air. You know what song that reminds me of, guys? Here we go! Never mind. I'm kidding. Watch the thrilling life we death struggle as little tykes fight to stay alive out of water. I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth. We saw that in Sharknado. Let me see it again. What do you have, sharks named Hollywood? Can I do something like that insane? That's, wow. How many times do they say things, like, right after I say them? What a mess. Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with his killer? Random Fox. We got Chibi Command Fox. Is this one new? I think it's new. What do you think? Have you seen this before? Maybe? Well, I've seen this on the list. I don't think we've seen this one yet, though. You need the Chibi list? I'll go and refund you just in case. Should be refunded. Random Fox. There you go, I got you, Doug. I got you! It's possible, but it'd be hard to prove. It is a rare sighting, so it's fine. Oh, but it'd be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Look at all this stuff. We already did that. Alright. See some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case. They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon. Let's hope that if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit. There's a GPA? Awesome. Yeah, I guess it would. I think I can stand the pain. Yeah? Good for you. Oh look, there's a blow-up dolphin and anchor too. That's right. Are you even listening to me? Stop looking at those toys. Yikes, guess I've been caught red-faced. Oh, so this is where the body was found, huh? I suspect, well, maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim. Or they attacked the captain. She loved him. The captain rescued Orla when she was little, after she got beached on the shore. He tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. I think Orla is sad about losing the captain. She's just not in her usual chip herself. Orla must really love this aquarium and the captain. She's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the big, tough captain. Every day she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. I think you weren't kidding when you said the captain was a really strong guy. I guess that's about it. Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the Swashbuckler Spectacular. three of us always performed the show together. Me, Orla, and the captain. Today's show's been canceled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. We be Captain Orla's swashbucklers. Me, Buckles, we love to sail the seven seas. We're going to rout that mangy blackguard, dread pirate, No Sash. I've asked, there he be, No Sash himself, here to feed the fish. Am I playing the role of No Sash? Well, Sasha has a stash, and you don't. So I guess so. Hit him with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter. Uh-oh. This is where Athena moves away. Big splash. Ah! Feet, feet, feet. Feet, 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 feet. Feet, 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 feet. Feet, 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 feet. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting, just for me. Wow, that was awesome! Your performance packed quite a wallop. Yeah, I for one feel like I took quite a beating. Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right? A singing Orca, huh? It must have been tough to train her to do that. That's always the best trick. She can only sing one song, though. Well, she's still got one up her, she's still got one up on a pianist who can't play even one song. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we better do some more investigating. Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel. Alright, so let's see our to-do list. Let's go ahead and move there. I think it's about time to wrap up, though, for tonight. We can move here. I feel like this is where we need to be. So we can start here on Monday. So thanks for watching, everyone. What happens if I do Big Fox for this? Giant Fox! Actually, I think it's smaller. Oh. Poof. Just regular Command Fox. Exit game. Alright, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. No stream tomorrow, as usual. It's Thursday. I will be back on Friday. Hopefully, nothing weird happens on Friday. Hopefully. Cross my fingers. I did get a bit of good news. So I got an appointment at a salon to talk about the hair color I want. So I think I mentioned it in stream chat at some point. I want to dye my hair. So I'm very excited. I've never dyed my hair. And I've definitely never had it professionally done. I know I've done a little bit of highlights at home, but I've never had my hair done with dye. I've never had my hair dyed. Ever. It's always been the same boring color. So I'm trying something new. Don't throw stuff at me. So good night, everyone. Sleep well. Have good dreams. And I'll see you guys on Friday, okay? With Final Fantasy 14. So, I guess that's it. Good night, everyone. Box out. Night-night.